What's up, guys? It's Mark the Greatest, and today's video I'm going to be talking about make confessions in your life. Now, if you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, share this video with anyone that you guys may know, and let's get right into it. So, today's video I'm going to be talking about make confessions, and this is a video that is inspired by Brute D Force. And Brute D Force is a famous content creator. He's also a professional gambler, rich dude, and this video is inspired by him. So today I want to say to make any confessions that you guys have in your life. And the reason why I'm saying this is because so many people live their lives without living their true life, if you guys know what I'm saying. And what I mean by that is a lot of people hide their true intentions. A lot of people put up with things that they don't have to put up with. They put up with a bad relationship. They put up with a bad job. They put up with a bad school. You know what I mean? Like, I've had cases where I've been in bad situations in school. Like, I remember times where I was in the dorm and lived in the dorm by myself, and the roof was molded. Like, I've literally been through that was one of the worst situations in my life. Now, I've had even worse situations, but I can say that that was a hard time in my life, but yet I made an advantage out of that situation, right? So, I even though I had stayed there, which I probably could have not stayed there, but I stayed there and I made the most out of my situation. I started my YouTube channel again, and I was in my room one day in my dorm, and I asked myself, what if I started doing YouTube videos again? Because I had started, but I had stopped for about a year. And I just asked myself after my roommate left, and it was just a bad situation. And I just said, what if I did YouTube again? You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to make those confessions like that. Sometimes you got to be honest with yourself. Like, what do you want out of your life? Do you want to go on a career path everyone else wants you to go on? Do you really want to do that video? Do you really want to live in the position that you're in? And if no, if the answer is no to all those questions, you can always make a change. You know, you can always make a change to your situation. If you don't like it, you're not a tree. You can move, you know? And that's what Brute D Force was saying. He was saying that a lot of people live their lives miserably, and a lot of people put up with things that they don't have to put up with. And I totally 100% agree with him. Because I've just done things in my life where I've just put up with bad treatment. I've put up with things. I put up with people I should not have let off the hook. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of my confessions. I've just done things that I wasn't proud of, or there were things that I didn't do that I was not proud of. You know what I mean? But all to get to the point, y'all, like, you got to be honest with yourself and even other people. Sometimes you got to keep it real with them, because that's going to gain their respect for you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not honest with people, they're not going to respect you. If you're not honest with, your family, your friends, your girlfriend, or just people in general, like, they're not going to respect you. They're just going to say, oh, this guy, he doesn't stick to what he says. Oh, I can let this slide. Whatever he says, he's not going to stick by it. He's going to just let this thing fly. And people don't respect when you're not honest. And I've mentioned this in one of my other videos named, I think it was called Be Real or something like that. Either Be Real, Being Real can something. I just don't remember from the top of my head. But, like, I think it was something like be real with the people around you or something like that. I just put an iCard up above for you guys, and I also put the video in the comments and the description so you guys can watch that video. But all to get to the point, y'all, is you gotta be honest to live your fullest life and to be to live your life to the fullest. You can't walk around being scared. You can't walk around, oh, I'm afraid of this. Oh, this is gonna happen if I do this. Like sometimes you gotta risk. Sometimes you gotta, you know, you gotta push yourself, man. You gotta take risks that you don't think you're capable of. One time, I'm gonna be honest here. One time I spent one of my last dollars. I trade currencies. I do forex, and I spent one of my last dollars on a challenge. Right, I believe I had like $70 left, and this was this was like on my credit card. I had $70 left, and I was like, "What do I have to lose?" And next thing I knew, it like a month later, that $70 turned into like $420. So I'm just here to tell you guys, you got to take risk. And not only did that $70 turn into $420, I also landed an interview, which gave me an opportunity to meet a millionaire. You know what I mean? Like it was a life-changing event for me when I spent my last dollars to show my skills. And once I was able to show my skills, I was able to meet a millionaire, you guys. So that's what $70 could, that's the power of money. Like if you use it right and you risk when you're like in that survival mode, I mean, you'll do anything to get to that next level. You know what I mean? And that's where I was. I was like, you know what do I have to lose? I have nothing to lose. If I lose, I'm still at my mama's house. If I lose, you know, I'm still a loser. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that I'm a loser, but in terms like financially, I'm a loser. So I had nothing to lose. And sometimes you got to be like that in life. You got to be ambitious. You got to be like willing to risk it all, even if you're at risk. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to jump that river, even when there's sharks in it. Like that's where I was. I was just in straight survival mode. I'm like, yo, how can I get to this next level? How can I just be great? You know? And that move was a life changer for me. And now that move I made has an infinite ROI. Like I think that move made is still making dividends to this day. Now it's not making physical dividends, but I'm just getting opportunities left and right. There are people contacting me. One of the best Forex traders in the world named Q Banks looked at my LinkedIn page. I got celebrities looking at my page. I met with a millionaire that I used to watch on YouTube a few years ago. Can't you believe that? I actually met a YouTuber and it was only 20 minutes. But that 20 minutes was it was well worth it. You know what I mean? Like even though the opportunity was about me, I got to meet somebody and I got to listen to their story. And that was such an honor. You know what I mean? From another rich person. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm not rich, but I was able to meet a rich person. And a lot of people do not ever meet a rich person in their life. And mind you, I was only 22 years old when I did this. And I'm not here to brag. I'm not here to say, "Oh, I'm the best. Oh, I'm all this in a bag of chips." I'm just saying this is what happens when you bet on yourself and you're willing to risk it all. When you're in survival mode, when you don't have anything to lose, when you're at the bottom of the bottom, you have like no money to your name, like those are the types of move you're willing to make. You know what I mean? Like when you're just like you're just acting on that instinct, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to succeed. And that's where I was. You know, I was broke. I was living with my mama, you know, and no, and I'm not proud of that. You know, I still live with my mom, but hey, at least I was able to get an opportunity. So I'm just here to tell you guys, you know, and this has nothing to do with making confessions, but I'm just saying you got to be honest with yourself, you know, and this was a period of my life where I said to myself, like, what's the point in going to school? Like, you know what I mean? I'm back in school now. And to be honest, I don't even know if I really want to do school because I already kind of know what I want to do, you know? But the only reason why I went back is so that I make a career and I make money and, you know, be able to support myself. But I realize and I know to myself that I have bigger dreams, and I'm inspiring you guys, you know, to go after your dreams, man. Like, do whatever it takes to succeed. I don't care how you get there. Like, you just got to go. You just got to do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes. You know what I mean? Like, you can't afford to live in safety mode, especially if you have nothing to lose. If you just scrape by and you budget, like, if you have only $1,000 to your name, I mean, you're just playing it safe and you're still in the same situation. So I'm just here to tell you guys, you got to take risk. You got to do something with your life. You know what I mean? Like you got to be a maverick sometimes in life in order to leave a dent in the world, in order to be something great. You got to leave that dent and you got to take some risk. I'm just going to be honest, and you know, I'm not here to tell all my business and all that, but I'm just here to tell you guys, man, you got to be honest. And what's that's what confessions or making confessions is all about. It's all about being honest with yourself, you know, and you have to go into the mirror and ask yourself, am I really putting in the work that I want to do? You know, am I really where I want to be in my life? And for me, and especially me right now, I just said no. So you know what? I'm working toward my goal. You know, I'm finding ways to make money online, and I'm learning affiliate marketing. I'm learning how to market my YouTube channel. I'm learning how to market myself on Instagram. Like I'm just doing whatever it takes to succeed in my businesses. And yeah, a lot of people will say, "Oh, go get a job. Oh, do this. Oh, do that. Oh, do this." But at the end of the day, it's your life, you know? And yes, you may have to get a job sometimes, but you know, if that doesn't align with what you want or what you're in, like if it just doesn't align, then don't do it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to live a miserable life. You know what I mean? You might be down a little bit, but you don't have to do these things. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people, they complain about their lives, and they complain because they're not being honest with themselves. They complain because they're not making confessions to themselves or to other people. And that's why they're miserable. That's why their spouse mistreats them. That's why their boss mistreats them. That's why everyone around them mistreats them, because to be honest, they're not being honest with themselves. You know what I mean? So you got to be honest with yourself in order to live life to the fullest, in order to do great things in your life, you know? And a lot of people might say, oh, Mark, you're not credible. Oh, you're a broke guy. Oh, you don't have anything. Why are you giving me advice? Well, I've been through some things that some broke people have gone through. I've been through some situations that a lot of people would say, oh, even rich people. I've been through things some rich people have never gone through. So I'm just here to tell you guys, like, yo, I've been through it. I've been through the struggle. I've been at the bottom, and I'm still at the bottom, and I'm working my way up to get out of the bottom. And that's what you got to do. You got to work your way up. Who cares what people think? Like, at the end of the day, their opinions don't have any power. And what really has power is your thoughts, your inner thoughts, what you whisper to yourself. That's what has power. And one thing Robert Kiyosaki says is, don't pay attention to the loud comments and what people say about you. Listen to the whisper that you give to yourself. Let me say that again. Don't listen to the bad comments that people say to you or the things that are said about you. Listen to the whisper that you give to yourself. So as long as that inner whisper is great, as long as you're saying, oh man, I'm going to find a way to do this, you're whispering that in your mind, you're saying to yourself, I'm going to find a way to do this. I found a way how to make this amount of money. I found a way to be successful in business. I found a way to do this Forex thing that I really want to do. I found a way to do this endeavor. Sometimes you got to say, man, I can do this. I don't care where I'm at in my life. I can do this. And to have that level of conviction and self-belief is liberating. You know what I mean? Like, when everyone around you says, oh, you're not amount to anything. Oh, you're autistic. You can't do anything. Oh, I can run all over you. Oh, you're not amount to anything in life. What do you want? What makes you so great? That's what naysayers are going to say. They're going to say, oh, what makes you so great? You think you're better than me? Oh, just stay in your lane. What are you doing? You look dumb. That's what they're going to say to you. But in your mind, you have to say, oh, I can do this. I don't care what people have to say to me. Or I don't care what people have to say about me. I'm going to go after this no matter what. And that's how you go and you achieve your dreams. That's how you make big dents in the world. That's how you achieve amazing feats in your life, by doing things most people aren't willing or will dare to do. That's how you get respect. That's how a lot of people respect you, because you do things out of the ordinary. You do things out of the norm. People don't respect normal. Let me say that again. People do not respect normal things like getting a job, getting a college degree. They say, yeah, you got a job, you got a job. But it's only short-lived excitement, if you get what I mean. It's short-lived respect. But when they see, oh, you got a business, oh, you're making 9 figures a year, they're like, oh, snap, this man is the Don. This man is the greatest. You know what I mean? Like, this man got it going on. This man is popping. That's what you want people to say. And that respect is long-lived. They may not like you, but they'll respect you. They'll respect. It's hard not to respect a person who came from nothing and became everything. This man became he was Conor McGregor. I'll give you guys an example. This man was poor, living in Section 8 on $180 a month, and he was a plumber. And this guy is now worth 9 to 10 figures. This dude's almost a billionaire. And he probably is a billionaire. And lots and lots and lots and lots of people respect him because of where he came from and because he prevailed and he came out on top. He became the leader of the pack. You know what I mean? So I'm just here to tell you guys, in order to be a champion like that, you got to make confessions, and not always confessions openly, but to yourself. You got to have that conviction that, oh, I can do this. Oh, I can make it happen. I'm a Don. I'm gonna make it happen. You know, that's what you got to say to yourself. And honestly, like that's what it takes to be a success. That's what it takes for people to even respect you. You got to do something that's worthwhile. And I'm just here to tell y'all, make confessions in your life. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new, subscribe. Also, smash that like button, hit that notification bell for more of my upcoming videos. And have a great day, y'all. Mark the Greatest.